Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So in this video I'm going to talk about the mind games that a narcissist plays. Yeah, I mean when a narcissist is being called out, or when you're pinpointing the issues and the bad behavior and conduct of a narcissist. So when they feel threatened of being exposed, that is the time narcissists play up these games. I mean, it's all mind game. So yes, these mind games I'm going to talk about, and I have listed a couple of them. The first and the foremost mind game, or the classical mind game that these narcissists play when they are either called out, or when they are when they feel threatened of being exposed, is that they pretend not to understand. Yes, I mean, I might say that, hey, you are misbehaving with me, hey, you have done really horrible things with me, and they'll be like, what? When did I do that? Are you crazy? I never did such a thing. I never did have such an intent. Instead, I helped you always. So, they will pretend. They will never, accept, and they will never address to, the concerns that you are raising, or, the problems that you're talking about, or the bad behavior and misconduct that you are talking about. So they will immediately pretend as if nothing has happened, and they really are clueless. So that is one of their first classic games. The second classic mind game that these narcissists play when they fear of being exposed, or when their bad behavior is being called out, is that they deflect and then attack. Yeah. So for example, if a narcissist does something evil and wrong with you, and then you reach out to them and tell them that, see, what you have done with me is horrible. You did not feel, or you did not even understand how I felt with that miserable conduct and behavior of yours. And you need to know that you had been horrible, you had been mean. So when we approach in this way, these narcissists immediately deflect. They'll immediately deflect from what you are asking, or what you are telling them, and what you want them to listen to and address to and accept and fix. They'll immediately deflect, and they'll attack you instead. They are going to say, so for example, I mean, like, I'm with a narcissist, and I'm calling out the narcissist that, hey, you were very mean, you made me feel miserable. I mean, what you did was absolutely mean and miserable, and I really felt horrible. Yeah, I felt awful. So immediately what they are going to do, I mean, by this deflect and attack mind game, they are not going to listen to what I'm talking about them. They are instead going to jump onto me. They are going to tell me, hey, you are talking about that I made you feel miserable? Excuse me, it's you who made me feel miserable. It's you who let me down. So they just quickly switch the places. So when they are being questioned, they'll immediately deflect, and they'll start questioning you. They'll start targeting you. They'll start addressing I mean, everything that is related to you, and finding out fault lines. They'll start telling you that, hey, you in fact made me feel miserable, you in fact let me down. So I mean, these narcissists are filled with all these, they have a lot of these games up here, and they just don't want to lose. Yeah. Because they have this sense of entitlement. They feel that they are superior, and uh, they really don't want to look into the nastier side of them. They really don't want to talk about how mean they had been, because of course they lack empathy. They really don't feel how others are feeling about things and situation and circumstances. So yes, narcissists are very I, me, myself. You can say they are very heartless, selfish, and that's how narcissists are. And globally, it's almost becoming an epidemic. Narcissism and narcissists. Almost every family is having a narcissist member. People are having love relationships and having tragic end being in relationship with a narcissist. So you can see this narcissism growing everywhere, and I really don't know what is the root cause, but we can see a huge rise in the number of narcissists that we hear about on day-to-day basis. Everyone either has a friend or a lover or a family member who's a narcissist. So yes, the first game I said that they'll be pretending that, oh, I don't know, when did I do so? What did I do? Really? I never made you feel bad. So first is that they'll pretend not to understand. The second mind game that they play is that deflect and attack. They are not going to listen to what you are talking about them. They are going to start digging and finding out things in you, and they are going to start targeting you instead. Yeah, that's again a very I would say it's nothing special. It's just a basic childlike defense mechanism, that when you start telling the child you had been bad, you had been mean, they start fighting back, saying that, hey mom, hey teacher, hey friend, you are bad, you are mean, you have made me feel miserable. So that's one of the tactics. The third one, the third mind game that the narcissist plays or gets into when a narcissist is threatened of being exposed or called out, is that these narcissists, they immediately deny and distract. So for example, if I'm asking, or if I'm telling a narcissist that, hey boss, you've made me feel miserable, what they're going to do is that they're going to say, oh, when did I make you feel miserable? Oh, come on, I never made you feel miserable. Anyways, how's that project going on? Is all of that all right? Hey, anyways, my mom called up. Hey, anyways, did you know that that friend of yours got married? Hey, did you know that that relative called me? Hey, so it just, you are not heard, validated, and you're not seen, and the problems are not addressed. The problems are never accepted, and the problems are not addressed majority of the times. So this mind game is again about deny and distract. Yeah, immediately deny. Oh, when did I do that? Hey, did you know something happened to that? So they are very good. They never accept how miserable they make others feel, how mean they are. They never accept it, no matter what you do. So yes, that is also one of the tactics of a narcissist. The another one, the other most popular tactic of a narcissist is that they do this psychic reading kind of a thing. They start putting thoughts in your mind when you go to them. For example, if I go to a narcissist and if I tell them that, hey, you've made me feel miserable, they are going to instead start putting thoughts in my mind that, hey, Sarah, I never made you feel miserable. Do you know what exactly made you feel miserable? It's the background that you come from. Do you know what made you miserable? It's all these series of unsuccessful events that happened in your life that made you feel like a loser. Do you know what exactly made you feel miserable? It was not me, it's you, because you were raised with that mindset. So they'll start putting in thoughts and ideas, so that I start doubting myself before attacking or before confronting the narcissist. I get into that doubt. Oh really? Maybe I never knew that could be possible. So that kind of a situation we get into. So this process is known as psychic reading, and they immediately take over our mind, and they start instructing us what to think. They start putting in ideas inside of us. So that is again one of the tools that these narcissists use. And the other one is these narcissists start reframing. Yeah, so for example, if I confront a narcissist and I tell him that, hey dude, you made me feel miserable, and you need to know that, and I'm just done with you, I can't take it anymore, you are a miserable person, you made me feel miserable. So what they are going to say is that, hey Sarah, it's not what you think, I was doing it for your own good. Yeah, so this is what reframing is. They will never they will accept what they have done, but they will give a different reason. They will give an altogether very interesting and comical reason that, hey Sarah, I did that, I know you felt miserable, but I did it for the greater good. I did it for your own good. You hardly care, you hardly understand. I'm more mature, I'm more experienced, and that's the reason I took that step. I know you felt miserable for a while, but it was for your good, and you can see in coming times you are going to feel amazing. You are going to praise me for the good work that I have done. So instead of charging me, and instead of shouting at me and calling me out, you should be thankful because I have done something good for you. So these narcissists have a lot of these tricks up their sleeve. And uh, see, all of these things, when we go through, their mind games, their uh, wicked mind games, we get drained. There is a lot of gaslighting that happens, and because of that we often doubt ourselves, we doubt our own capabilities, and there is quite a lot of unrest, and we don't feel good. No matter how much we confront, life with a narcissist is filled with chaos. It's never peaceful. A lot of chaos is there. A lot of belittling is there. A lot of making you feel miserable, weak, and making you feel like a loser, stuff is there in a relationship with a narcissist. And there's a lot of entitlement, and you are just not validated. You are just not validated, not heard and seen. You're just there to serve the purpose, and basically they don't give you that autonomy. They think that you don't deserve an autonomy over your own self, and you are just there to serve them. So that is how a narcissist sees and thinks. So yes, these are the five mind games. I'll repeat it once again. One is pretending not to understand. Hey, is it so? Oh, come on. I don't think so. I did hurt you. So yeah, the pretending. They'll pretend that they don't understand. The next one is deflect and attack. Yeah, so they are immediately, the moment you're going to call out, the moment you're going to approach them and try and expose them, and if they are threatened, the first defense mechanism that they come up with is deflect and attack. They are going to attack you instead. You questioning them, they'll start questioning you. So that is one of the tricks up the sleeves of a narcissist. The next one is denying. Absolutely no, I never did that. Hey, did you know about this? That, did you know this happened to them and they were talking about this? So deny and distract. The fourth one is a psychic reading, where they start putting thoughts in your mind, where they start controlling how you think about the entire experience. So they start putting in their thoughts, their ideas inside of you. And the last one is reframing. Yeah, whereas in they say that they have done bad. I mean, we feel bad. They might say that, hey Sarah, I know you're feeling bad about it, but I did it for the greater good. You're, instead of feeling bad, you should thank me for this. So these are the different mind games that a narcissist plays. And uh, see, the best way is to draw a boundary or leave a narcissist. But if you are in a relationship where there are a lot of if you are going to sever ties, or if you're going to cut the relationship, uh, I mean, there might be a lot of collateral damage. See, everyone's situation is different. So ideally the first line of approach should be to draw healthy boundary, and to tell them as well that this is the periphery that you know uh, I am inside of, and you need to be away from this, and this is the boundary that you should not step on and you should not cross. So if that works, it's fine. Otherwise, it's not healthy to be in a relationship with a narcissist. It really drains you. It makes you feel sick. Yes, it does make you feel sick. There is a lot of headache, there is a lot of body pain. A lot of people face these things, but they just don't understand and they get hooked onto the medicine. Instead, it is because of these surrounded by by being surrounded by narcissists, is that as it is we feel miserable, we don't feel validated, we don't feel good as a person. And there is a lot of hidden damages that happens, there is a lot of hidden problems that happens to our body and to our mind. So I mean, if you can draw a healthy boundary, it's fine. If you can maintain space, it's fine. But otherwise, if none of these are working out, then the best way is to end that relationship. The best way is to come out of that relationship and focus on healing yourself. Yeah. So this was all about the mind games that these narcissists play when they are called out, or when they feel threatened of being exposed. So these are the naughty games that they play on their victim. Yeah. So please do like, share, subscribe this channel, and you can comment below if you know of any of the mind games played by the narcissists when they are called out, or when they are scared of being exposed. So you can always comment below, and please take care of yourself, take care of your mind, take care of your body, and stay away from toxicity. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings. Bye.